Me did yanyante chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
One thing is very clear with us when it comes to what we do in our showbiz space, and it is the fact that we monitor every artist, what they do, and how they progress. We actually follow them on social media. That's why some of us, you see us following more people than necessary. It is because we want to know how each and every artist is developing in their career. And thanks to the production team, once again, we are about to do an editorial on man like King Promise. King Promise has been phenomenal ever since he came into the music space. He has succeeded, if you ask me. He's successful in music. He's not failed. In fact, you can never say King Promise is a failed artist. He is successful in this space, and we want to say big ups to him any day. But something is going against him, and I'm sure this is what we are going to talk about today. So just give us some 10 minutes of your time, and we will be done with this. My name is Sammy Flex, doing this at Flex TV, or better still, Sammy Flex TV, with production people, digital Rasta currency, which Flex, and Yao Lapiji. We are talking awards, we are talking King Promise, we are talking the fact that he has been giving us all the bangers, always performing here and there, traveling around the world, and he is one of the few guys that has been accepted by our Nigerian counterparts. They love King Promise, no two ways about that. Recently, he performed there, and we all watched videos online. But King Promise is not happy about something. Maybe I have an answer, maybe I don't, but I'll still share what I know. I'll still share what I have to share, which will be a guide for you and I in the near future. Now, there is a story on Ghana Web that I would want to read with you. There is a story on Ghana Web that I want to share with you. Then after that, we will share the little knowledge that we've gathered in this space for the past decades for you to know that, yes, indeed, Sammy Flex, I am one of the best entertainment journalists or broadcasters that Ghana has ever produced. And it says, I don't know why I don't win VGMAs. King Promise is talking. I don't know why I don't win VGMAs. And this is a direct quotation coming from King Promise. And the story says, King Promise, after winning his first award in 2019, has never received any other award from the scheme, despite having numerous nominations at the VGMAs. Now, speaking on TV3's New Day program, King Promise wondered how he has failed to win a VGMA during the same period that he has received some international awards. He pointed out that there haven't been issues between himself and the board. Otherwise, he wouldn't have given that incredible performance last weekend. And this is a direct quotation coming from him again, where he says, honestly, I have no issue with the VGMA. If I did, I wouldn't be on that stage performing. I didn't know how the night was going to be. Obviously, it just went how it went. At the end of the day, all I'm doing is making my music and pushing the agenda, which is Ghana music to the world. I don't know what the issue is, but my team and I are going to see if there is actually an issue, he explained. King Promise is of the view that his international laurels should reflect in his home country. I'm a Ghanaian When I travel and I'm doing tours or stuff, it is very big. I win awards like Best African Artist in Nigeria. I'm nominated for MOBAs and stuff. And then when you come back home, it is kind of funny. If you are taken to the world, you have to own your land as well. So obviously, it does matter to me. But it is not the main thing I'm working for. But like you said, it gets to a point where it starts to be an issue. At the just ended VGMS over the weekend, King Promise received 4 nominations, including a nomination in the Artist of the Year category. And once again, he speaks. I don't know if it is me or it is the system or whatever. Maybe people think I'm not close to a lot of people. I'm always in my corner. I don't know if that is the issue. Still looking for what the issue is, because even me, myself, I don't know. King Promise. Now, King Promise, you know the reason why you are not winning awards. At least you've mentioned it. So I'm shocked that you are saying even you don't know. You are so much aware. And that is what you just mentioned. And you should know that it is what it is. I'm going to also add, or I'm going to share what I think is the problem with King Promise not winning awards. In terms of songs, like I said in my intro, King Promise has been successful. Fantastic voice, fantastic vocal delivery on any song. He's never flopped on a song as much as I know. When it comes to performances and gigs, the ladies love him. Especially when he goes off, when he goes topless and his Sakura and that kind of boots that he's been wearing. The ladies love him. They will scream, wow, 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 here and there. But when it comes to the scheme of things, the music politics, that is where King Promise falls short. And I'm happy he mentioned it. So it is not as if he's not giving us good songs. He's giving us good songs. That is why he was even nominated in the Artist of the Year category. It is no joke for you to get to that category. For you to get to that category, then it means that your works were really received, your works were really appreciated. But in winning, there are some ways that you have to pay attention to. Now, point number 1. How close is King Promise even to his music fans beyond the stage? How close is King Promise to his music fans beyond the stage? I am not an active follower on all artists' social media platforms, but at least what they put out, sometimes you chance on some of them. I've subscribed to most of King Promise's channels, Instagram, everywhere, and I see what he does. Has he been interacting with fans often beyond the stage? Maybe he does better interaction on the stage. Maybe he does better one-on-one interaction, which will surely be limited to some few people he meets in his line of duty. But in terms of the big world, the social media platform where the ordinary guy who lives in Kintampo, Sunyane, Chebi, Cape Coast, Takrade has also been following, has he been interacting with them? Remember that every award scheme deals with the general public. They deal with numbers. How are you dealing with these people and how are they chanting their support behind you? It is point 1. If it is possible and you can check on that, it will be good. If it is possible and from time to time you'll be interacting with your audience, not only on the stage, not only when you meet them in your line of duty, maybe via some social media activities as well. This is going to add to your appeal to these people, because every award scheme you read about their definitions, they will tell you you need to get that audience appeal. They will tell you straight that, oh, the person should have been nominated here. He should have a hit song, single, audience appeal, blah, blah, blah. Yes, the audience appeal is not only limited on the stage. The audience appeal cuts across everywhere. We dance to your songs in all corners. In church, in mosque, everywhere. We dance to your church, but we dance to your song. But how are you linking up to the people? That is point 1. Now, point 2 straight. You're not wasting my time on this. Point 2 is about your interaction, your daily and general interaction with the media industry. Of course, King Promise has been good to the media. I've not heard anybody so far speaking ill of King Promise in terms of the media. He is doing so well. But how is the relationship like? Is the relationship only when I release a song, I go for an interview and that ends it? Is the relationship like, oh, I've released a song, let me call this person or that person? How many of them can he say they are they are on his call list, that from time to time he checks on them, or from time to time they can also check on them? I'm not a fan of talking to artists here and there. I always leave that to my producers. There are so many artists that I don't even have their contacts. I leave that to my producers. Whoever I'm looking for, I'll ask any of my producers, maybe Facebook Data or LaPG, that do you have this guy's contact? If I want to, if there is the need for me to contact the person, I do that and it ends there. But sometimes there will be that artist who would want to prove that he has some relationship with you, who would want to prove that he has some friendship with you. You'll be there and he will check on you one day, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it feels so good. Such a person, you are always likely to defend. I don't know about King Promise and how he does it. At least I know with me, we are not like that. We are cool too, like we are cool like that. When we meet, it's a vibe. Be it on radio or off radio, it's a vibe. But how is it like in the general scape? How is he doing it with them? I pray that he improves that area too. Now, let's talk about the board academy of the scheme. Now, he mentioned something that he doesn't have any problem with the board. And if you read the last paragraph of the story, it says, I don't know if it is me or it is the system or whatever. Maybe people think I'm not close to a lot of people. I'm always in my corner. I don't know if that is the issue. Still looking for what the issue is, because even me, myself, I don't know. King, it is one of the issues, and I'm happy you mentioned it. At least it tells me that you have an idea what is happening. I always say, when Roland Amate mentioned music politics, I never knew that was the name for it. I only thought that, oh, it's about just relationship. But the real name he gave to us is music politics. And if you are not careful in our space, the music politics will go against you. So King Promise is the lead person in his camp as the legacy record label. I am also talking about the people who are with him on the label. There are some artists who might not be in the face of every industry player, who might not be interacting with every industry player, but at least the people around him are doing that on their behalf. Anywhere there is a function, that artist might not come, but some of his people might make an appearance. And when they make an appearance, because they know them, because they know that, oh, this guy is here, the moment they see him, they know he is representing that guy. So King Promise might not be available. Of course, his producer, as in Killbeat, might also not be available. Maybe the people around him, Mohini and Co, they might also not be available. And it kills the politics. Seriously, it kills the politics. Because I'm looking at the board members of 3 music awards, of Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. In fact, of any award scheme, I'm looking around them and I'm asking that, is there any relation between them and King Promise's camp? Maybe not very tight, or maybe non-existent. Because the artist, like he said, he's always in his corner. King Promise, until some interview, until some gig, you don't even hear about him that much. He's always minding his business, here and there, doing his own thing. But I am always that relationship with you and the people who are going to take the decision. And you see, we are people. We are humans. No matter what you do, our biases are always hunting us. No matter what you do, our biases, our preferences, our taste, our favorites, they always come to play. So people will go through a certain nomination and see, okay, Afrobeat Song of the Year. They will see a King Promise. They will see maybe a Kwame Eugene. They will see a Kiddy. They will see another Wendy Shea. They will see this. They will see that. Then they come back to themselves, ask, okay, so King Promise song was big. Wendy Shea's song was big. Kwame Eugene's song was big. Kiddy, same way, was big. What is left is, what will influence me to put my pen or my finger on your work? That is what is left. All the songs are good. Like they keep saying, every nominee is a potential winner. It is true. Every nominee is a potential winner. But how do you get me? How do you convince me to vote for you? That is what is always missing. And I'm happy King Promise himself mentioned it. King, there is no problem anywhere. It's not as if you are not giving us good songs. All your songs are dope. Everything you do is on point. You write so well, lyricism and everything. You are always on point. Build on the relationship a little bit. It might not matter But if you want some of these small things like awards, and I was so happy when you said that you are winning awards internationally, you are getting all the fans, you are claiming all the attention internationally, but in your home country, looks like some things are going away from you. It is true. It is a problem. It's not as if someone hates you. They love you. I know they love you. Anytime they hear King Promise, they will laugh. They will dance. They will do everything. But they are not convinced. They are not motivated. The things that will motivate them to put a pen or a finger on your name or on your works, that is not there. And also, if you are not going to be available to do this, then find some guy. Maybe not with any of the present guys around you, because I know they are already engaged. Qubit and Co. They are already engaged. I'm not sure Qubit can even do what I am talking about, because he is also another entity altogether. Another personality, another persona altogether. In fact, he comes close to you, you mess up small, there will be blows. He comes close to you, you mess up small, he'll tell you his mind. So he will even come and muddy the waters. But can you get that guy who will go down with everybody? Can you get that guy who will move with everybody? And anywhere he appears, we will say, oh, this is a King Promise representative. No one will force you to do this. But just as you said, you even said the story that sometimes it gets worrying. It hurts me that not winning any of the local awards will worry you, because you are doing everything you're supposed to do right. You are killing it. Therefore, the industry, the system should recognize you. But how you play the music politics will do the magic. This is my secret to you. I pray that it works some day, and when it works, you all be here to say, God did it, you did it, and the industry also did it for you. My name is Sammy Flex. We'll surely meet again when we do an editorial on some of the trending issues in our showbiz space. Special thanks to Digital Rasta. You can call him Currency, Richie Flex, and Yala PG. Subscribe to this, because this is the only true channel running show business in Ghana, and there is none like us. We are indeed showbiz. We are out of here.